Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, it's another Sunday, another show, and today I decided to do something different. We're going to do live trading. I've done that on Banter Plus the other day. People loved it. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to look at charts. We're going to look at techniques on how you can execute great day trades. What you should focus on next week, next month, and Q4. We're going to kick ass. That's what we're going to do. If you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. Been with Banter for quite some time now. I'm over at Banter Plus. I'm going to talk about that as well. And I'm bringing you educational content here on the channel. Guys, if you like this channel, if you like the best channel in the world, smash the like button, share this show with your friends. Again, we're going to do some cool stuff on here today. And just let me know in the chat if you're here. I'm just going to jump in here. It's going to be a little bit different show than what you're probably used to. Let me just bring the music back here to something normal. And I want to see who the OG's here, who is the first timer here. Usually this is not the type of shows I'm doing. But I think it's Sunday. Like, we can talk about news, we can talk about ETF, we can talk about what's happening in China. Come on, cut us a break. Let's do some live trading here. Let's do some, and I'm going to do some live trading. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I promise you that. Morning from South Carolina. I hope you guys are good over there. I don't know what's happening exactly now, but I hope that you are well. What's up, Fefe? Night from Bali. Love Bali. Sup, Hitman HBN. Sup. I'm first timer. What we did also on Banter Plus the other day, I brought some guests up. So if you have some questions, if you've got anything, we can do that and make that happen as well. Will this looming war cause another major dump? Could happen. We're gonna look at it as well. Sending love from Czech Republic. What's happening? I know 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗏. That's all I know. Got some very good friends from there. Jump on that like button. GM. Guys, we've got 500 people watching. We've got 100 likes. We've got to get to like at least 300, 400 likes for me to do a giveaway. Let's jump into the show. Couple of things I want to go through. We're going to jump back into the chat. Don't you worry. One of the things is, I just want to bring this here. This was kind of freaking cool. Like, no matter what side you're on, looking at this.
Done such an unbelievable job for North Carolina, for Georgia, for Alabama, for Florida, for Tennessee.
Bringing in
His name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. He created so many different great things.
The way he comes in is actually why I bring this here.
Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major
That was all happening over yesterday.
Hi, everyone. That's into space.
Look at him. He comes in. He's one of the richest guys in the world. He just comes in like this. And then he says, I'm 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗢𝗙. Look at this. He's just...
Hi, everyone.
These are the guys that are going to pump our bags.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA.
I'm dark MAGA. Okay. So this was happening, and I tweeted this: the richest and the smartest man in the world at the same time is Elon Musk. I believe, in my opinion at least, one of the richest and one of the smartest guys in the world. Jumps like a kid on a tramp rally. You cannot be more bullish than this. Like, it cannot get more. This weekend cannot get more bullish than this. Now, we forget that everybody's like, I opened the timeline today. I was prepping for the show. I opened the timeline today, and everybody's like, oh, October got canceled, and this got canceled, and that got canceled. And I'm like, dude, we haven't seen anything yet. This is the 6th of October. We're just getting started. It's absolutely fine. Usually, Eric has also made a very decent post about it. That usually around the 10th and the 12th of the month of October, the bottom usually gets in. And then from there, we moon higher. If you look at this here, for example, you will see that in 2023, we had October massive choppiness here. Massive choppiness being going on. We've got down and everybody's calling for the bottom. And then we just retraced to a decent OB. And then from there, we had a massive explosion going into Q4. And that is very similar than what we're going to see, most probably what we're hoping to see this time around as well. Now, one thing I saw today. So I'm saying... Thanks for always showing up. Yeah, the USA loves y'all. Much love. Much love. Kozzy's not here. He's chilling on the beach today. That's what he's doing. No, he's got some family commitments. If you don't know who Kozzy is, I'm going to explain to you later. But this is quite cool. So I've seen this today. And I've always wondered, like, what is bullish and bearish? And, like, we always use this. And then the bull is like, and the bear is like, But But if you look at this is pretty fucking cool, this image here. So if you think about it, the bull is like always like up and just, going through whatever it takes, and the bear is just like a slow moving down the nose and whatever. It's quite a cool picture. Now let's talk about the market structure, because that's what we're here for. I'm genuinely going to take trades. We're going to look at it, what's happening, and how we can make money here. I don't usually trade in the weekend, but I think it's these streams are very, very good. So last time I've done a stream on it was on Friday. I'm gonna start doing them on Friday on Banter Plus. We've got a channel called Banter Plus, Crypto Banter Plus, and I would like you to go and subscribe to this channel. I am there every single day from around the same time as now, and I'm bringing you alpha and news and whatever. But we've done some live trading, and we actually made some banger calls. We made some money live. This is and it's all about the fun as well, as you can say from this one as well. This is me dancing with Paulo Santa. Please don't hate on it. Just check it out. This is Friday, and as you see down here is my P&L. It's happening down here. And as you see, as I'm dancing, it's starting to move into profit. And I'm up like $250. So if you want more of these, if you want live trades, and if you want just an alpha packed show, come and check it out. Also follow me on X. There is a link in the description to everything, but follow me on X. I'm gonna let you know every time I go live. It's every single day. So let's go on here. So Dan says the market structure was broken and the price soon came down to and try and make a higher low. It will now be key for the bulls to push back above the daily 200 MA and last week's high to keep the trend going. The 70K level will be on one to watch if it can do so. Now, as you see here, this picture or his posts. He's actually saying that we've got a low, we've got a higher high, and then we've got a higher low. I want to tell you my perspective. Again, if you've been watching my shows on Banter Plus, you know where I stand. But because you might be new or you might not know who I am, I want to give you my perspective on the market. One is that technically we are in a downtrend. You cannot argue with the fact that if you go on to... Let's boil it down. Every time, and I want to make these shows, and I make these shows very, very educational. So even if you're rewatching, there will be timestamps below. And I want to make sure that you understand my thought process behind taking a trade, whether it's a swing trade or whether it's just a scalp. So if you look at the market now, you will see that on the higher time frame, you always got to start from the higher time frame. You look at the weekly, here, and you say, let me just. This is not. Let me bring up a 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 chart here. I'm going to be trading on 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙 today. I'm going to tell you why. Let me just remove this. So if you look at it on the weekly, you cannot be bearish on this chart. Why? Because you've got some, I'm not going to talk about this region here, but you've got some lows, you've got them high, retraces, and then you've got a massive, massive, massive push. This is insane volume. This is insane impulsive move, okay? So what's happening is that you've got this impulsive move, and then you've got some accumulation, which is absolutely normal. This is what we call liquidity buildup, or you can call it a bull flag. And then from there, you're building up liquidity, or the market makers, institutions, smart money builds up liquidity for it to have another massive push. And this is exactly what we're waiting for. Now, if you look at it on weekly, no question that we're going up. If you look at it on a daily, you have to identify a bias. You have to identify a direction for the market, okay? So if you look at this, Pum polishes the second week, I agree. So if you look at this, you have to identify what the structure is on the daily. Well, if you zoom in here, here's the structure. We've got a high here. This is the internal structure. We've got a low here, a high here, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, and maybe a lower high. Here's where the catch happens. Anytime you want to have a breakout of a structure, you have to have an initiation, the beginning of the breakout within the higher time frame structure. So if you look at this, you could well assume that there will be another leg down because this is the structure that we've done. But everything comes to an end at some point, and this is exactly what I'm banking on. Why? Couple of reasons. One of them is the macro. So except the threat of World War III, which I really hope won't happen, but besides that, everything points at a massive boom in crypto. Everything. If you look at the global money supply, if you look at, you know, the ETF inflows, if you look at China adoption, if you look at Asian adoption, if you look at anything regarding, if you look at the market cycles, if you look at what happened previously 170 days after the halving, if you look at how Q4 plays out almost every single year, everything points to a massive rally. If that's the case, then I say, even though that we are in a higher time frame downtrend, and this is all internal structure, I want to start getting in on an action, because if you wait for a 70,000 break above, I'm not saying you're late, but you're coming in at a much worse position. Okay? Guys, I see a lot of people joining in. If you're just joining in, my name is Fefe. I am over at Banter Plus. You can follow me on X. There is links to everything below. But I thought we're going to do some live trading, and we're going to jump into that in just a second. Please like the show. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends. And most importantly, if you want me to do a giveaway, we can do I don't know, maybe we should do a $200 giveaway. Maybe we do it for 4 people, $50. That sounds reasonable. If we do that, I need you to get to 500 likes. We have 211 likes. So that's how we're going to cook with this. Now, if you look at this, you see the internal structure is kind of playing out here. And this is what Dan says here. So he says that we've got this massive meltdown, which basically set the next key level is 70,200. This is exactly what I showed you up here. And then he points out that there is like some kind of internal structure being formed here. And this is where I agree with him. So if I start zooming even more in and I go on to the 4 hour, here are the structures that I could identify. Let me just delete this. Here are the internal structure that I could identify. If I disregard that we're in an internal structure and I disregard that we're downtrend on the daily, here's what I would look at. I would say this is a low. This is a high. This is a retrace. I'm going to give you my secret sauce that people who watch me know. How many of you, I'm going to jump into the chat. I want to see how many of you are first timers here. How many of you see me for the first time? How many of you come back every single time? I really want to know who are you guys and how we should do these live trading, how much you know about what I do and my strategy and whatnot. So usually it comes back 50. This is what's called the discount zone. So markets usually tend to come back. It comes back and then it forms another high. That means this is a 4-point structure and you always want to get in on the 5th leg. Always. This is how we do things here. Let me jump into the comments and I'm going to jump back here. You'll see why this is, for some reason, this is just doesn't seem to be loading. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, here we go. Oh, first time. Lots of first timers. When the bottom, we're going to talk about it. 1,000 giveaway is better. Look, I'll give you one. It's not going to happen. But if we get to 1,000 likes, I'm going to give $1,000 away now. If we get to 1,000 likes before the show ends, I'm going to give away $1,000. Let's do that. Pump those likes. Fefe, please give your input on 𝗠𝗢. We can look at 𝗠𝗢. I'm going to do some token requests as well. When bottom, I think the bottom is in. Fefe show is best show. Thank you so much. I really need a 200 to go back to trading. If you need 200 to go back to trading, I would assume that you got liquidated or you lost your money trading. You don't need $200 to go back to trading. You need $200 to invest in yourself and learn how to trade better. That's what you need $200 for, if I understand it correctly. First time. That's great. First, always here. Nah, bro, Banter veteran here, bro. That's good. Fabian, I'll give you a clap. Love it. Me, first time. A lot of first timers. That's awesome. That's incredible. Yeah, man. First time here from Nigeria. Great. All right, cool. New to your show. A lot of new people. That's incredible. So we do this every single day on Banter Plus. There are links in the description. Make sure to follow me there. Being here, Fefe. Keep coming back with the live trading. We love them. Okay. Hello from Eastern London. What's happening? Fefe chat. Thanks. Come on, please hit that like button. No, the likes are going up. First time from Somalia. Great. Kuwait. Wow. Kuwait in the house. Somalia in the house. How could I miss Fefe? I see you. Awesome. Croatia, zdravo. When 100x Club shows coming back soon. I am in your WSO team Bybit. Cool. Love you, bro. I love you back. Aya, so nice. I see you. Just joined Fefe from UK. Incredible, David. So nice to see you. Gala, Croatia. We're going to do Gala as well. New from SA. Let's go, SA. What's happening? Leka. Love Fefe with some new things. Great. All right, guys. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go into this. So, if you look at this, I see a lot of newcomers are coming. First of all, what you got to do, in my opinion, is you got to come to the description, okay? You got to go down to the description of the show here. And you got to find something that says, follow Fefe on X for more trading tips. It's not only trading. It's a lot of alpha, okay? So you got to make sure to follow me on X. And also make sure that you go over to Banter Plus to to check out the daily live shows. Now let's get back to this. If we have a 4-point of structure, this is what we say. When you have a low, a high, a lower high, and a higher high, that means you have an established trend. You always want to trade with the trend, never go against the trend, right? So that means that when you have a 4-point of structure is always very, very good. If you can find a pattern, whether it's an internal pattern, it doesn't really matter. Look at this, for example. You could have just looked at this here and you could have said, okay, what could be my pattern here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or it would have been, sorry, so it would have been down here. 1, 2, we've got a little bit of pullback. 3, we've got a high break above here. 4, I get in on the 5th leg. Where does that come? To the POI. I put my entry here. I can place my stop loss whether down here or here. It doesn't really matter at this stage. And then I can take a trade. Every time you see a 4-point of structure, the probability of you making a profitable trade is actually very, very high. So once that's done, here's what I'm thinking now. On the 4-hour, if you look at Bitcoin, we've got a very, very, very great 4-point of structure. Where does the market come back? So there is something called premium and discount zones. This is just a normal Fibonacci. So if you go here, you can click on your tool on TradingView and you can click on the Fib retracement. You pull that in, you double click that, and you will be able to have all these settings, right? So what levels you want to see, maybe you're familiar with 0.618 and all these levels. Now you don't need anything else. You need the 0, you need the 0.5, and you need the 1. Then you get this. In the upper region, this 50% is what we call premium, okay? This is the premium zone. Bottom 50% is what we call the discount zone. Why is that? If you want to make money in trading, you have to be positioned with smart money, with people who know what the fuck they're doing, okay? So if you're playing retail, you're not gonna make money in trading. And if you look at premium and discount zones, this is a smart money concept that says that if you want to sell anything, where do you want to go? So if you, I'm just gonna open up the chat here. So if you have, let's say you've got a shoe and you want to sell that shoe, would you go to the Chinese supermarket down the corner, or would you try to sell it on a very high fashion and street? Of course, the answer is going to be that you're gonna go and try to sell it for a premium, okay? For a premium that you bought it for, and therefore make cash. And if you want to buy a shoe, yeah, exactly. People saying premium, of course. And if you wanna buy something, you will try to buy it as cheap as possible. You don't want to go and buy it on the high fashion street. No, you're gonna go down to the, you're gonna go down to the market. You're gonna try to get some very cheap stuff, and then buy it from there. That's exactly how institutions operate as well. So if you look at this, you will see that you always have to buy in premium and always have to sell. Always have to buy in discount and always have to sell in premium. And that's how the market operates. If you, again, I know if you follow my content, this could be a little bit repetition, but I think it's worth it. Every time you look back on the markets always retrace at least 50%. That's what we see here. Look at this. We've got 50% here and then a push. Now we're 50% here and then a push. But I can even show it to you on the daily. So if you look at this, you can take a guess where this retracement came back. You'll be right if you say 50%, exactly 50%. So if you pull it from the bottom to the top and you say there was no 50% retrace, look at this. Okay, but the market Fefe, the market didn't retrace 50% here. Yeah, it didn't, fine. And then just keep pulling it and still no 50%, still no 50%. It came down all the way here. But then what happens? Comes at 50, and from the daily and the weekly 50% retrace, it pumps 130%. Okay, so markets always retrace. Someone is saying 50 is the mid zone, not the discount zone. 50 below 50% is discount, above 50% is premium. Below 50% discount, above 50% is premium. So if you look at this now, it works on a lower time frame as well, and this is exactly what I'm thinking happening. If you look at this, and then I'm going to start taking trades because I don't want to run out of time here. I want to do some high leverage trades here. I came to party. How many of you came to party here? Live trading. Should we do some DGen 50x trades? So I'm saying, let's go, fam. Pump that like. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? That is 0618 zone. Let's go. Let's party. Yes, let's go. I always buy the 50 because it gives me higher probability of getting my entry. Exactly. Yeah, man. Alia, live. Yes. Between 50 60%. Yes. $1,000. Party time. Party time. Yes. 57K bullish weirdos. Let's do it, Barter. Okay, cool. Pizza money. Okay, let's do it. I'm down. Okay, cool. So let me finish this thought process and we're going to jump into it. So what I'm expecting now to happen is that this is most likely the bottom here for me. This 52,477 bottom. Probably we're not going lower. If we go lower, fuck, then God save us. We're going down to, I don't know, 45-ish. I don't think it's happening. Again, unless we got World War II. But I do think that this 50% will get filled, which is 59,000-ish region. And then most likely going to come down here to the 58,900, 59-ish region. This is the region that I really want to see. This is the region that I really want to see being touched. Now, I'm heavy long. I also tweeted about this. Let me just pull my tweet in here. I tweeted about my strategy. I've been very vocal about this on Banter Plus as well. But what I said is that I'm layering into leverage positions for the next leg up. 3-5x leverage, 2-3 month swing trades. I add every day to DCA. This is the time to do this. Don't fuck this up. Not financial advice, as anything I say on this show is not financial advice. But this is exactly what I think you should be doing. I think you should start layering in. And maybe it's here, but you have a leeway to layer in. Maybe it goes 5% lower. Maybe it goes, can all the way come down to the 52. So maybe you just layer all in, because Q4, in my opinion, is going to be extremely bullish, okay? I see 1,000 people join now. First of all, congratulations for making it here. If you have not seen me before, my name is Fefe. I'm over at Banter Plus. I bring you these shows every single day, but now we are on to live trading. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the show, share the show, follow me on X. It is time for me to start taking trades. So that said, currently today, I'm actually a little bit bearish. I think we're going to get... The reason why I'm bearish is very similar. This is why I've been explaining this for quite some time now, is because this pattern works exactly the same way. Let me just remove everything here. This pattern works exactly the same way when you are playing it to the other side. So when the market is dumping, when we have a bear that we talked about previously, the market works the exact same way. What does that mean? That means that you can pull the fib from the top to the bottom, and you can be like, okay, we've broken structure here in a lower time frame. That means that we're going to see a 50% retrace and a little bit lower price action. I think that is what's going to happen. Maybe today, but maybe next week. So for now, if I was to take, first of all, very important, I always am about education, okay? Very, very, very important. Don't trade like this. Not financial advice. Do not try this at home. Okay, don't try to follow the trades. I'm here to educate. I'm here to show you my thought process behind the trade. I'm completely aware that we can get wrecked on these trades. And the reason being is because you cannot go to the trading desk and be like, hey, what's the time? It's 1 o'clock. Cool, I'm going to go trading. That's not how it works. The way it works is that you open your chart before London Open. You look at session liquidity. You look at what the market is doing, what the market structure is. You look at some news events, what's happening today. And then you try to find your edge on the chart. And if that happens, you take a trade. If it doesn't happen, it was a day without trades and absolutely fine. So it's very, very important to understand what we do here is rather gambling than trading, but you will be able to see my thought process behind the trade. So if I was forced to take a trade, because are you guys forcing me to take, just so we're aligned, are you guys forcing me to take a trade now or not? Like, I just want to know. We've got a colleague here, and he quit like after 2 weeks at Banter. I don't want to say his name. And he wrote a whole post that we forced him to gamble on high leverage trades. So are you guys forcing me? Yes. I'll talk to HR. I'll talk to HR. Okay, cool. I'm being abused on the channel. That's absolutely fine, guys. That's you know what? You just call your lawyer. 50x or it didn't happen. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you guys. I'm gonna give it to you today. Force Fefe. Yes. I want to see high rolling. Okay, we do it today. I'm gonna have my mug glasses with me. I need it. I need for 50x leverage. I need it. Love the show. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗦𝗧𝗦, I love you back. No gamble. Yes, I think we're going to 57k. Don't trade. James, I'm sorry, but you have to turn this show off. That's serious. We're gonna trade. So buckle up. Don't leave, but show the process. Entertainment value. Yes, do it. Let's go. 200x. Come on. Come on. Never go full retard. We can't do. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go. So here's what we're gonna do. I think because of the lower time frame liquidity as well, you see this is a trend line. This is a trend line. Trend lines are not to be traded. You don't want to short here. The reason is because trend lines are liquidity. That means if you are shorting, okay, this is, so how retail thinks, you see a trend line, you trade a trend line, you're wrecked. how you have to think and how market makers think as well, is they take this and they say, you place your stop loss here and here and here. And when you place your stop losses around these places, market makers know because you're trading the trend line. What they do is they liquidate these positions, go back to the 50% retrace that we just talked about, and then send the price lower to their level. And when you will start thinking that is the end of the world, and a smart money looks at it and says, okay, so price just came back to the discount zone, this is the time to buy, that's how they're gonna reverse the whole thing. The reason why I think this is going to happen is, one, we are engineering liquidity up here, which is exactly what I just explained. Which means that you're getting this liquidity here. People placing their stop losses getting short, they're gonna get wrecked most likely. And the second is that it's leaving a lot of liquidity behind. So you have liquidity here, trendline liquidity here. You have a massive trendline liquidity here. And if you zoom out, you will see that this has been rejected a couple of times, and we could see a little bit lower price action here, also because of the higher time frame 50% that we've been discussed before. Okay, guys, I'm gonna say this again. If we get to 500 likes, which is 75 likes from here, I'm going to give away $200 live. 4 people will win $50. We're gonna do this. So just like the show. And if we're gonna get to 1,000 likes, I promise it. If getting to 1,000 likes, I'm gonna give away $1,000. I'm gonna do it. Okay? I don't think you guys can pull up 1,000 likes. So, but if you can, why not? Okay, let's go. So this is what I'm thinking. I believe we are going to see a push here. We're gonna go down into the lower time frame. This is scalping strategy. I know I said it again, but I'm really keen on this stuff. Please, I'm begging you, don't try this at home. Okay, I'm dead serious. It's not because you guys gonna come back and like, Fefe told me to trade this live, and no, don't try this at home. My whole purpose here is to educate you. Okay, educate you. Okay, so here we go. First of all, I'm gonna trade on BitGet. The reason why I'm gonna trade on BitGet, I'll try all the exchanges I can. Okay, BitGet is the partner for this show. I try all kinds of exchanges. The reason why I like BitGet is because they are very compliant. They are KYC. They are available in most of the places in the world, but very compliant, very safe. They've got massive funds, $400 million in this protection fund. They are very safe to use, extremely safe to use. They list a lot of pairs. They've got 25 million users worldwide, and they've got some cool Oktoberfest giveaways as well. So there's a link in the description. You can join me trading here. What I'm gonna do, first of all, what I want to do is I think I deposited here, but I didn't have. I deposited Sol. Let me just check this here. So I'm gonna convert from Sol. I think I've got Sol here. Let me just look at this. Oh, I've got 7 Sol. First of all, this is also what I love about Big. Look at this. So you can preview, and there's 0 transaction fees. I can convert between tokens, 0 transaction fees. This is quite freaking cool, which I really like when an exchange does this. Okay, I go into futures. I'm gonna go into futures overview. I'm gonna go into futures trading. Here comes your 50x leverage. Let me deposit some funds here. Just do this here. I'm gonna do this. Hold on a second. I just don't want you to. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put $1,000 in here. So here's what I'm gonna play. First of all, on the internal level, let me just jump in here before BitGet USA. Try it. I'm not sure where it works exactly in the States, but try it. It costs you nothing to try. And they have some crazy $30,000 bonus sign up, which you can trade with and stuff like that. The heart isn't the light, guys. I use BitGet to trade futures. I like it. I think and they're very regulated. Like if you want your money to be safe, I think BitGet is a great place. Not financial advice, of course. Toronto, Canada, getting wrecked for entertainment. Of course, always, bruv. Anything for you. Anything for you guys. Hit me with those dollars. Okay, use VPN. Okay, I always use VPN. GM for Australia, birthday giveaway. Like smashed. Okay, let's go. Here we go. So here's how we're gonna do this. Here's how we're gonna do this. First of all, I believe that we have, as I said, we're gonna go down. This is the 3-minute chart. I'm gonna go down onto the 1-minute chart because I want to see current price action. Couple of things I'm looking at. Number one, I think we've got some. This is basically our lower time frame rejection area here. Okay, but we are building up liquidity. We've got a massive liquidity down here though, so it can happen that we come and take this. What I want to play long. I do think that we're gonna see a push, especially now soon. The US wakes up. So what I want to see, I'm probably going to liquidate all this and then just smash back down to this. Will be accumulate here, and Monday we'll see what the States does. The burgers do. So this is how I'm thinking right now. I want to take a long position. We got to look at what flies. So I'm going to go back. How do I exit here? I'm going to go back here, and we have to look at some tokens that we could trade. If you guys have any specific requests, let's look at the charts, and then let me know what tokens you want me to trade. We can also look at Banter bubbles. Let's look at the 1 minute chart and try to find something that is already moving. Relative strength, say looks okay. Let's go down to the 5 minute. Let's not do 1 minute. What is doing? Render is doing great. Near maker, let's go. Should we go WorldCoin? Let's go. Should we go render? Let's try to go render. Let's try to go render. Here we go. Okay, so it's coming back to this rejection here. Let me look at the total market cap. I usually look at the total market cap. The reason why I do that is because the total market cap shows you exactly what the market is doing right now. So you can look at individual tokens, which is nice, but you got to make sure to understand the overall market. So if you look at this, for example, you will see that there's massive liquidity built up on the total market cap. It's ought to be going up. It's ought to take liquidity. Even if it's going down, it's ought to take liquidity if we're going to go lower. If we go lower from here, because weekend manipulation and whatever, that's a very bullish sign for us for next week. Very, very bullish sign for us for next week. But I think that's not the case. We're going to go most likely higher. We are building up liquidity here. Let's try to get in here. This is our rejection zone. I would like to see a push into this region, and if there is no rejection, we move on from there. So for now, I do believe until we break below here that we are going to push. And we want to find some quick moves. Render, I think render shows relative strength if you look at Banter bubbles. So this is what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna take a you guys are forcing me to trade 50x. Fucking I can do 50x. Okay, I have to do this, guys. I have to do this. Okay. Don't try this at home, okay? I'm gonna do, what should we do? Let's do 10%. Let's do 10%. I'm gonna go long here. I'm gonna take this long. Hold on, I didn't pick market order. So it's put it as a limit. You gotta pick market order. I'm gonna do in 10% on my capital here. So $100 on 50x. Let's go long. I'm gonna take this long. Okay. Oh, such a cool. Did you guys hear this? Such a cool sound to it. I like it. I like it. You see my P&L here. This is what we're gonna do. Unrealized is 2.2 minus. Realized is the fee 2, but very low fees as well. Quite cool from what I can tell now. Let's look at other tokens. Let me look at what you guys are saying. So I'm in the trade now. But Sol, let's look at Sol as well. Let's look at Sol. I like that. I like that idea. If you guys have any question, I'm going to jump in there. And also, I am going to give you an opportunity to come up to the show. So I don't know if it's a great idea, but we've done it. We've done it on Banter Plus. So people love the idea. Let me know if you want me to do this. So we have done this on Banter Plus. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Awesome. Awesome.
I'm very grateful for that, brother.
Always. So if you guys want to do this, we can do that as well. Let me know. I just want to look at the chat if you guys want to come up. And it happened on Friday. Yes. Popcat. No stop loss. No stop loss. Stop loss is for pussies. Again, not financial advice. This is just for entertainment, guys. This is just for entertainment. Always have your stop losses in. Okay. So many tokens. Okay, let's go. Yes. Someone says, yes, I want to come up. Okay, we could do that. We could do that. Not coin, crow, Gala pump. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I wanted to look at Sol first. Oh, we're up $14 out here. Let me look at this. We're $14 here. We're 15, so we're getting the pop. We should get into Sol as well. I do think Sol is gonna fly. We're not gonna do a 50x on Sol. So I just want to make sure that you understand my thought process here, okay? Very, very important that you understand my thought process. I'm gonna go 20x. I'm gonna go 25 here. I'm gonna go confirm market order. Ching ching in the bank. So we're gonna do that as well. So very important that you understand my thought process. Now, again, I want to make these trades, I want to make these shows very, very educational. So when you analyze the chart, first of all, you have to have a higher time frame bias. My higher time frame bias in this stage is that we need to see a little bit of push. Why? Because if you look at the total market cap, you will see that you need to have a little bit higher price action to get back to the 50% level. Another, let's say 2.5% on the total market cap. And that would be perfectly enough for me to take some high leverage scalp trades. Now, if we go back up to the 50, we'll see if we get a rejection. If we do, I would not be surprised to come all the way down lower here to fill the 50% from this leg, which I also talked about at the beginning of the show. But if you're just joining in, I'm going to show you. I'm going to come back. Oh, we actually came back on the total. Sorry, we actually did come back to the total. Then it's definitely a long. It's definitely a long. We came back on the total. We had a market structure shift. We might need to come back down here a little bit, but overall, I do think we are going to start pushing. And of course, coming above the 50% will be a decision maker. But for now, I don't think it's a problem. So how are trades doing? We are up $18 on render, and we're down $3 on Sol. So if I understand that the total market cap will need to go a little bit higher, okay? It needs to go a little bit higher. That means that we can ride that little bit of a pump. And if the total market cap goes like 2%, you will see Sol and all these different coins go maybe 3, 4, 5%. Now, if you take a trade at let's say 20x leverage and the chart moves like 4%, you're making 80% of your money, which is great. Which is great. Let me just jump in here. What else did you guys ask for? I'm just trying to pour water here with one hand. 𝗠𝗢. Let's look at 𝗠𝗢. Oh, by the way, guys, we are at 573 likes. We're going to do the giveaway at the end of the show, okay? We're going to do the giveaway at the end of the show. If we get to 1,000 likes, I'm going to give away $1,000. That's what we're going to do. Let me just jump in here. Let me just jump back in here. I wanted to look at... Okay, so we are getting into positive on this Sol trade as well. Let's look at 𝗠𝗢. 𝗠𝗢, BitGet. Massive. So this is also, look at this, beautiful. Why is this beautiful? Look at this. So you see what this beautiful trend line here. Do you see this? Like it's just, you see that the market maker is building up liquidity just below an inefficiency. So this here is a massive, massive, massive dump. Probably we're going to push up exactly what I explained with the total market cap. Going to push up a little bit higher here, and there is supply sitting here. So if they would have just, the market maker would have just driven the price all the way up, they would not have any buyers to send it lower. So that's why they need to build up liquidity. A lot of people short here, especially if you look at this trend line liquidity on the bottom. It's probably going to get left behind. We're probably going to get a massive push into this order block of orders that caused this dump down here. You're probably going to see a push all the way up here to the 1.84 trillion and then send it lower. So that's what I really want to play with. I'm going to have a kind of tight stop loss on here because I don't think... what was this? It was 𝗠𝗢. So I want to have a tighter stop loss. The reason why I'm not putting stop losses in because one, it's entertainment. Two, I do think that it will be. I am here and I'm monitoring the charts at all times. So I'm gonna go 20x here as well. I actually do like BitGet. If you want a great, trustworthy KYC exchange, you should definitely check them out. There is a link in the description. So I took a 𝗠𝗢 position as well, a 𝗠𝗢 long. So now we have like 3 trades running at the same time. These are, so someone was saying that it's pizza money. So that's what we're doing. Thanks for the insights. I'm happy, guys. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? I wanna hear if this makes sense. I wanna see if you've got any questions. This is why I'm here. Now I took the trades. Now we're just gonna monitor the charts and can run back on to some concepts that I explained. And if you, I want pizza money. We're gonna do a giveaway as well. Dylan is short on 𝗠𝗢. Have fun staying poor. No, but I think we are going down, but not now. I think we're gonna get a squeeze. Tao, Petty is saying, yes, it makes sense. I'm happy. People are just popping their tokens in here. The market will take off very soon. I agree. Check out Fat. We can look at it. 𝗠𝗢 will fund my pizza. It's a good thing. Okay, good. I should put that $1,000 directly into Baked. I agree with you. I want that giveaway. Great. I'm from India. First time here. Please, Bitcoin away. Yes, up, I think. And then down. Pepper and a shuffle coin. Yes. Love from Pakistan. Love back. INJ long. Great. Bonk is exploding. Let's look at Bonk. Let's look at Bonk. Same thing. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's I would be surprised if it's so lower. I'd be surprised if we don't take this liquidity here. So, but it has way to go. Probably it's gonna go all the way up to this region, which is a 10% pump. Could be very cool. Could be a very cool trade as well. We can take a Bonk trade as well. Let me look at it. Let me look at what's happening here. anybody's joining in, please know that this is not financial advice. You should never, ever, ever trade like I'm trading now. I think I know what I'm doing, but I can get wrecked any single time because this is not how you execute. This is how you execute a trade, but this is not how you plan a trade. You have to sit when the market gives you trades and then trade, not just try to find great opportunities and bet on the direction. Bonk, let's do here. I agree with you. I think we could play this. What would be the drawdown here? Would be up 1%. Let's do this. Let's take it in a higher level. Let's do it with a higher amount and lower leverage. Just executed this as well. Where do we stand with the trades? So we're up about 17 bucks on render, which is great. Let's see what happens. We're up about $1 in Sui, but our realized is lower. We're down a little bit on Sol, and we are down a little bit on Bonk. Okay, good. This is good. Shield me your coins until the market moves. Let's analyze the coins that you guys want, and then I'm just gonna pop the link to the Zoom that you can join in. You will need a Zoom account, and we're gonna also do a giveaway. So here's what we're gonna do. Do you have any course I need to learn? You know, here's the thing. The best thing you can do if you want to learn from me, if you like this show, if you want more of this, 2 things you can do. 3 actually. 3. 1, you can 4 actually. Oh my God, you've got so many options, bruv. 1, subscribe to this channel. I'll bring you weekly alpha. Every single weekend I'm coming here, bringing you something crazy. 2, follow me on X. This is truly the best thing you can do. So if you look at my X account, there is a link in the description to my X account. This is my X account here. You can follow me. I post everything that I you know, like basically everything every trade I take. We've got some testimonials here. Someone is here. This is the second time I won your giveaway, and I feel some poor with 1/3 of my giveaway this time. This may seem odd, but $3-4 a meal of average person here. So is this guy's gonna give away, feed someone with my giveaway that I gave him on the show. Also, I post this total market cap analysis every single day to give you direction on the market. So you wanna make sure to follow me here. And the third thing you can do is to subscribe to Crypto Banter Plus. This is where I am every single day. I'm coming here, doing live trading, bringing you breaking news alpha, very similar shows that Ren does. I'm a little bit more handsome.
The open interest.
I'm getting, you know, getting up there, but all jokes aside,
a few days ago.
This is, we already stopped that for 40 million. We do charge, we do trading, much
But
more.
anyway,
so this guy got subscribe to this channel and come back to these shows. And the third thing you can do, if you want, this is a weird one, but I've got a vlog. So the thing with vlogs is everybody is telling you when they already made it, when they're, you know, multi-millionaires, all this, all that, and they tell you that you should do the same and you can do the same. Now, what I'm doing with this vlog is called the $1 Billion Hustle, because we're grinding towards $1 billion net worth, is that I'm going to show you the journey. If you want to see the journey, so I'm saying $1 Billion Hustle, $1 Billion Hustle to bro. Yes. So $1 Billion Hustle, people who have been here for quite some time know this. So if you want a hustle, if you want to see what I'm going through, if you want to see everything that's happening, what I recommend is you subscribe to the $1 Billion Hustle as well. If you come down here, it's here. Subscribe to the $1 Billion Hustle. So you got to subscribe here, and you subscribe to the Banter Plus as well. So this is what we're going to do. There is a weekly vlog coming out every week. We have one coming out today. You want to make sure to not miss it. It's actually quite cool. So these are all the things you can do. I don't have a course yet, but we're launching something called Intro to Crypto with Ren. It's going to be absolutely incredible. The best course ever. We're recording that. But we've got some stuff coming. I'm joining front runners at some point. It's gonna be great. Okay, let me see your coins. What coins you want? FTM about to pop. Let's go FTM. Similar, yes. Very similar pattern. So you need to come up to the 50. You've got another 2-3% move in it, but then watch out when you get back all the way up here, especially because this is a supply here. Up here at 0.65-ish. This is a supply. So if you get up here, make sure that you are ready to take some profits. WIF looks good. Let's look at WIF. Similar pattern. Although it builds up a little bit of internal liquidity, it should come back to 50. Even if that doesn't happen, it should come all the way up here. So you can see a push all the way up here to the 2.4-ish region. Let's look at our trades here. We're getting rejected here. We've got $18 in render, $6 minus on Bonk, and about 2 and 2 on Sol. Let's see what happens next. Let me look at other. 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙, please. Let's go, 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙. And guys, you have to get ready 2 things. 1, your Solana wallet address. We're going to do the giveaway. And 2, your Zoom account. If you want to come up on the show, you have to have your camera on. But if you want to come on the show, you can do that. I will share a link in the comment towards the end of the show in about 5 minutes. And we're going to do this. Very good internal liquidity. Same thing, internal liquidity. You could also here. So probably going to get a pop all the way up here into this POI. Get a pop in here. What is that? It's like probably 3-4%, and then a rejection, market structure shift, and a little bit lower, preparing for the bull happening. Ton. Let's look at ton. Oh, does anybody want to come on? I just want to know. Does anybody want to turn on their camera and come onto the show as we did on Banter Plus? Let me know in the chat. I want to roll this here. I just want to know if you want to come on, because if you don't want to come on, we're probably not going to spend time with it. But if you want to, we came on show. Yes. So if you want to come, somebody's saying yes. Great educational content. Juan, I appreciate you. Always. Guys, please. Thank you. Yes, let's go. Please suggest I use the huge loss in spot APRX 40% loss. Not nice. Hey, so Justin is saying no, he doesn't want to come up. No, yes. Yes from Somalia. Send my winning 50 money direct to my dominoes. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna do that. Yeah, people want $1 billion hustle. Great. Yeah, it's incredible, guys. That's my life work. It's gonna be for 20 years. It's just gonna be. I don't care about numbers. I don't care about. It's just gonna be. It's just to document everything. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this in 5 minutes. We'll do some more AR. So I'm heavy AR position. I have a heavy AR position rolling red. Oh, that's good. My entry. Let me see my entry here. What's my entry? My entry on AR is 19.5. Great. I think AR is an underdog. I think it was suppressed for some reason. I don't know why exactly, but I think the fact that it fell this crazy. I think this was my average entry about 26, and I averaged all the way down to 19.5. As I said in my post as well, I said I'm DCAing 3-5x leverage, DCA every day. This is the way to go. So I'm down here at 19.5. This is about here, which is like what, 2% away. If this starts picking up and it starts pushing, I do see AR all the way up here at 46, 40, like easy, no questions, in my honest opinion. So if you look at this, this is one of my biggest trades in terms of like layering in. What you gotta watch out for is that when we get back to 50, all the way up here at 20.5, I think that will be an interesting area, because we're probably gonna come all the way up to this. This is called the breaker block, where you had a low and now you're gonna come retest that low. You can also say this was support, now becomes resistance. And if we get a rejection here, I'll probably scale out of my position a little bit, because this is going to be interesting. But in general, this is what we're going to do. So I'm saying like to 1K. If we get to 1,000 likes, I'm going to give you $1,000, but I don't think it's happening. Solana address, which network? Solana network. Okay, guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open up this Zoom here. I'm going to open up this Zoom meeting here. And if you want to come on, only thing you gotta do is you gotta copy this. Let me just bring this here. Invite, copy invite link. I'm gonna push it in here. So the only thing you gotta do is just join into this Zoom. I know nobody does this on the channel. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, it is going to be monitored. Please don't curse and do all the crazy stuff. But if you are interested in coming onto the show, I posted it in the chat, so you will see it here showing up. Click on there. It will happen, Fefe. I agree. Dogs, please. Come on, guys. Like. Let's see. So if you want to come on, you can do that. It will pop up here, and that will just let you in. Someone is already coming up. Let's see what's happening here. Just wanted to move myself here. Sorry about this, guys. I just can't move myself out of the way. Come on. Let me just do this here. I'll bring this here. Let's see. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙. Let's do this. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙, I'll add you now. What are we gonna do here? 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙. I wanna see you here, 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙. Yes, he's coming on. You need to turn your camera. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 is coming on here. Hey 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙, you hear me? 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 is trying to make it happen. It is not making it. It is not making it. Let's go to the next one. Let me just remove Yeti from here. Paddy. Paddy, I'm adding you now. Let's see if Paddy can make it. Paddy is here. You now, Paddy. Let's go. Hold on, you're muted, Paddy. You're muted. Hey, what's happening? Can you unmute yourself? You have to unmute yourself. Oh, you're not unmuted. You're not unmuted, unfortunately. Maybe your headset. We'll get back to you in a second. I hear you now. Can you say something?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. What's happening, bruh?
Yeah, the normal fight in the market, it's counterintuitive because, like yourself, I'm one of those guys who always wants to win. So it's like playing chess, So if you play chess, you play to the last king on the board. But if you play trading like that, it means you've just lost all your capital.
It's very important. I think this is the reason why I like to bring people up here, because I think we don't talk much about this, but when you're trading, we've been programmed that you should not fail. You should never fail. You should always be on top. You should never have mistakes. You should always complete the exam nice time. You always have to have great grades. But in trading, failing is the part of the game. Like when you trade, a stop loss might be considered as a failure, but in reality, it's not a failure. A stop loss is if you executed the trade well, stop loss is there to protect you. So it's very, it's very cool. It's very, very fascinating. What are you trading? Give me one thing that you're trading.
I'm in at 143 and I'm sitting there.
What is it?
I came in at 143 and
Guys.
I've got my liquidation at 120.
Okay, here we go.
And 4x.
123, you said?
No, 143 entry.
Okay, so you're basically here.
Yeah.
What is your liquidation?
123.
123. Okay, so that's it's 13%. It's 13%. Okay, you gotta make sure that you lower your liquidation. You add margin or something. It has to go a little bit below here. Would be ideal if you could put it below 109. I don't know if it's possible, but that would be ideal if you could do it.
I'll wait for it to come down and then I'll add.
Okay, cool. Awesome, Petty. I appreciate you being here in the comment all the time. I much love and appreciate you, eh? Take care.
Yeah,
thanks for coming on.
And have a good one. Cheers. Bye.
Ciao. Okay, here we go. Do you guys like this kind of content? Should we bring someone else up? Robert, let's go. Oh, so we've got Johnny here. Johnny Gianniosis. Let's go, Johnny. I'll bring Johnny up here. Johnny, we need to see your camera for me to be able to... Someone's saying, yes, you guys like this content. That's good. I'm very happy. We need to see Johnny's camera to go on for him to... He's in the meeting already. I just need to see him joining in here. Oh, he's here. What's happening? I'll add here. Here. Johnny! You here, brother? You look so fucking cool, bro. You need to unmute yourself. We can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you. All this mute button. You'll have to sort that. Come back for next time. Unfortunately, no way. You guys gotta make sure that you're unmuted. I'm gonna bring up 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙 as well. Robert, you here? I need to see you. You to bring you on. Love the show, brother. I'm so happy that you love the show. Robert, I need to see you to be able to bring you on. Robert is here. Robert, let me bring you on. Well, that's coming in hot here. How's it going, bro? We can hear you. We can see you. What's happening?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm doing okay.
Is it first time seeing me or you've been here for quite some time?
No, I've seen you before, but this is the first time going live with you.
Okay, how is everything? What are you trading? Are you not trading? You've got anything that you want to ask, to say?
Well, right now I'm long on 𝗬𝗎,
Okay.
and I get my bags all packed, but just waiting to blast off.
Yeah. When do you see it happening? What's your game plan?
Well, everybody's talking about the second week, so I don't.
Cool. You've been following Banter for a long time?
Yeah, for about 4 years.
Incredible, bro. Incredible. Yeah, I'm your favorite host, right? I know that. I know. You don't even have to say it. You don't have. I know. That's the truth. No, all jokes aside.
I'm in Boston. I'm in Boston.
So, how does that relate?
It doesn't. It just.
Cool, bro. Gonna jump back into the show. We're gonna round things up. Get your Solana address ready, and then thank you so much for coming up, hey?
All right, buddy.
Talk to you. Ciao, ciao. All right, guys. I actually like this. I don't know if you like this. Let me know in the chat if you like this, but I think it's pretty cool. Damn, bro. God damn, son. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You gotta get your Solana address ready. But the way we're gonna do this, because YouTube, the way it's structured is we can't really do this. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tweet here and I say live on show. Eddie. That's all I'm gonna say. So you just gotta go onto my X account. There's a link in the description. You gotta make sure to follow me and then post your Solana wallet address on there here in a comment, okay? And once you've done that, what you gotta do is you gotta come back here and you gotta post your @. You can find your @𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗦 is mine, and just post it in the comment here. And we're gonna see it roll down, and as it's rolling down, we're gonna make sure that pick a couple of people here. And once we pick them, I'm gonna do the giveaway later after the show. We've got like 3 minutes. So I'm saying, loving it. I love you. Love this. I love you back. Bring me up. We can't bring you more people, but we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do these regular shows. Maybe Sunday's gonna be like Q&A, and literally all we're gonna do is just bring people up. That's maybe what we're gonna do. We need new good trades. Well, let's see it. How's my trades doing here? I'm down on 𝗬𝗎, up on Render, a little bit down on Sol, but I will leave these open and just see where it goes. Let me see. So already coming in. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗪 is already coming in. You guys gotta pop your ad in here. Let me just refresh here. I'm gonna show you what's happening here until then. So all the addresses are here. That's quite cool. Gotta make sure to copy your ad into the chat. Copy the address here and your ad into the chat. This is how I'm gonna know that you've done it. Let's go live chat. So I'm saying 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪 will melt faces. I agree with you. Shout out to 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪. I'm holder of both. Very good team, very good project. Getting 1,000 likes, not gonna happen, bruv. Not gonna happen. It doesn't seem like it. It's 739. Not bad, but doesn't look like 1,000. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Now it's coming in. Now you guys are ready. To ball. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, bam. As dogs. Okay, this doesn't matter. But Gary Buck. Don't blink 650. Getting $50. I'm gonna send it to you over in LFGO tokens today. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Crypto Teeth. Who's someone ST? Who's some first? There you go. $50 goes to you. Here we go. What else do we have here? Let me just bring some other music here. Let's do this. We're gonna round up the show anyway. Let's do this. Bam. Niklaus Gray. Getting $50. I'm sending it today. I'm so happy for you guys to like this show. I really think it's cool. I'm so happy to see all many of you joining in here. Here we go. You have to make sure to follow me. I'm gonna back check everyone. Here we go. Psyclair41. Much love. How many was that? Did we do 4 already? Damn, son. Didn't count. I'm gonna do another one. So it's $50 for everyone. I'm gonna do one more. One last one. So I'm saying loving it. I'm loving you. This is incredible. Bring me up. Can't bring you up. Let me just bring more here. So many. Love me. I always love you. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. There we go. Actual Abdullah. Here we go. $50 goes your way. Guys, I'm gonna do the giveaways today. I'm gonna execute them. I'm gonna do the meme show coming up very soon on the channel, about 4 hours here, the same place, same time. Make sure to subscribe to Banter Plus, where you can see me every single day. Make sure to follow me on X. Come back today for the meme show. Check out 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪 if you want to create, save, KYC exchange that offers a lot of tokens with massive people and security. And most importantly, check these videos out. We don't have an end screen, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be the end screen. Here are the 2 videos. Subscribe here. Make sure to come back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. And I believe I will see you over at Banter Plus and in the next one. Take care.